Hello, everyone, and welcome back to another installment of the Viral Podcast. I'm your host, Chelcie Lynn.
And I'm your host, Paige Ginn.
Hey.
Yeah?
Welcome back, everyone. What an exciting episode. And I bet I know what you're thinking. Why?
Every episode's exciting, huh?
Right. This one's a little more exciting, a little special to us because I am about to make a big announcement. And I'm not going to wait and tell you I have a big announcement and then throw it in the middle of the pod or the end of the pod. I'm going to give it to you right now. Everybody ready? They haven't let me say anything until now. Been holding it in. We've been working on this for months. Here we go. Can I get a little... There's going to be a Tammy cruise.
Woo!
It is official. Get ready to set sail with me to the Bahamas for 3 nights, 4 days in March 2024. So you guys have a year. I was about to say a month. You guys have a year. Okay? Here's the deal. Everyone's coming with me.
Yeah.
Paige will be there. Brett will be there.
Oh,
Maggie will be there. Beth will be there. Libby will be there. Tina will be there. Greg will be there.
Alan.
Just your dad's literally everybody's coming. And I am calling it Tammy's Pontoon Party.
Oh, that's perfect.
Right?
Pontoon. And it's a cruise. That's fucking funny.
Tammy's Pontoon Party. Gosh, guys, we have so much fun stuff planned, and we're actually still planning it. So everything's subject to not change, but we're going to keep adding stuff.
Yeah.
We are going to film a live viral podcast on the cruise ship.
Holy shit.
Wow.
And also just so many events.
We
right?
are doing live stand-up shows. Me, Tina, Libby will have a show every single night. We have booked the Mini Kiss Band.
Huh?
Yeah.
A Kiss band?
Look 'em up.
But they're dwarfs.
Get the fuck out of here.
And they dress as Kiss, and they do an actual live concert.
Oh my
Wow.
God.
They're going to be singing, jamming, bopping.
The Mini Kiss Band will be performing every night on the cruise.
Every night?
Yep.
Holy.
Clayton will be there. You guys know Clayton from Tammy Bangs. Clayton and his girlfriend Laura will be there. They will be doing jazz singing in the bars.
Oh, they're good at that.
Yeah.
We're doing live mukbangs. We're doing we're gonna have a mechanical bull ride with Greg. He's gonna be judging that. You guys are gonna be judging a wet t-shirt contest, Maggie and Beth.
Nice.
Did you say me?
You can. We have lots of stuff planned. We're going to be doing a live Family Feud with the crew.
That's
Love
what
it.
I'm most excited about.
Yeah.
Wow.
So some of the events will be Tammy. I'll show up as Tammy, and some as me. Me and Libby are going to be doing like a live bingo with Tammy and Crystal, where we're drawing the balls and stuff.
Yes.
That's awesome. And I'm going to, Well, we're still trying to come up with what I'm going to do. So
Yeah.
if you have ideas, I don't think we can smoke the medicinals on the cruise.
Crocheting with, you could do like a
But
little.
so many people, that's kind of a hard one to teach.
Yeah.
So I'm trying to think of
I
something.
kept saying you need to do something craft and artsy, and Beth, maybe y'all could do like painting with Beth and Paige or something.
Yeah.
And we're going to be just hanging out, walking around on the cruise.
Tits out.
Oh,
It's-
yeah.
Oh,
Lips
absolutely,
out.
absolutely.
Tits and lips out for Harambe.
We are porting from Miami to the Bahamas in March 2024. Listen, there are only 1,000 cabins. I know that seems like a lot, but it's not.
No.
We tickets start at $750, and there is going to be payment plan options. All you need is $100 down, and you have a year to pay it out.
$750 for one cabin or for each person?
I want to say per person.
Okay.
But go to the website, tammyspontoonparty.com, to make sure of that. Now, today's the announcement. Tickets don't go on sale till the first week of March. The first week of March is pre-sale, okay? Every ticket sold on pre-sale gets a meet and greet. Even if we sell out and sell all 1,000 cabins, whatever, I will stand there until I meet every single one of you guys. It's not guaranteed if you don't buy pre-sale and you just come on the ship. I hope to meet every single person on the cruise. I don't know if that'll happen, but I'm going to try. But it's guaranteed that if you book your ticket during pre-sale, it's guaranteed meet and greet. So
Whoa.
pre-sale is first week of April. You guys today, right now, can go to tammyspontoonparty.com, sign up to be notified when pre-sale goes on sale. You're going to want to get on that email because it's going to sell out.
Quick.
$750 to go to the Bahamas and enjoy stand-up shows, live podcast.
Buffets. Is the buffet going to be rolling 24?
Dude.
Pussy buffet.
Well,
that too, yeah.
we went, we filmed promos in Miami. That's what I was doing in Miami earlier this month. And we got to go on the ship that we're taking, the actual ship. Buffet, immaculate. I've never been on a cruise before. I didn't know what to expect. It was nice, dude.
So nice.
It
the
was-
stairs, the windy stairs. You can get those beautiful pictures taken of you. Is there going to be a photographer on board?
We can do whatever we want. I can make that happen.
I just can't wait to hang
Yeah.
with everybody.
I know. It's going to be all the rock fuckers all the rock fuckers in one place.
The whole cruise ship, when we pull up to a new island or whatever the fuck,
Oh.
port, everyone's going to go, oh yeah, oh. Imagine hearing that from
my
land.
God. The rock fuckers are here.
Oh, dude, it's going to be wild.
Yeah.
Holy
Paige,
shit.
yeah. It's going to be
Dude,
wild.
They're not ready.
No.
The staff is not ready.
Mm-mm. It's going to be wild. Yeah, tickets start at $750. All you need is $100 down. You got a year or so, 11 months to pay it off. And it's going to be fun. I'm planning it out to where it is a fucking blast.
No matter what, it's going to be fun.
Yeah.
These might sell out quicker than Taylor Swift.
Ooh, what if we break tammyspontoonparty.com? That'd be cool. So you guys, please go sign up for the pre-sale to be notified on pre-sale. Everyone who books during pre-sale gets a guaranteed meet and greet. And you can go to tammyspontoonparty.com. I will also put the link in all my bios, etc., etc.
Hello, and welcome to the Moo Moo commercials. Want to smell better? Naked? Let's face it, our underarms aren't the only place we have body odor. That is why I am so thankful for today's sponsor, Lumi Whole Body Deodorant for pits, privates, and beyond. Created by an OBGYN who saw too many women being overtreated with antibiotics they didn't need for external day-to-day odor. It's clinically proven to block odor all day and controls odor for 72 hours.
There has never been a deodorant like Lumi. They give new customers a limited time discount of $5 off Lumi's starter pack with code VIRAL at lumideodorant.com.
As you all know, I play tennis and it gets a little sweaty down there, so I like to rub the deodorant stick on the outer slit layers. Lumi was also made with the most sensitive body parts in mind. And as you all know, I am very sensitive down there, so I rarely use soap. So with this deodorant stick, I can just apply it on my outer lips, and I am good to go and smelling fresh as ever. I absolutely love the Lumi Starter Pack, which lets you build a custom bundle of their best-selling products and customize your scents. It comes with a full-size stick deodorant, a cream deodorant tube, and 2 free products of your choice, like acidified body wash or wipes. You can use Lumi products on your pits, underboobs, thigh folds, belly buttons, butt cracks, fupas, vulvas, feet, slits, anything you desire. So what are you waiting for? Get started on your Lumi Starter Pack today. With over 150,000 5-star reviews, we are so confident you'll love Lumi. As a special offer for listeners, new customers get $5 off a Lumi Starter Pack with code VIRAL at lumideodorant.com. That equates to over 40% off your starter pack when you visit lumideodorant.com and use code VIRAL. Congratulations.
Thanks, honeys. How exciting is this?
Pumped.
And I've always wanted to go to the Bahamas, dude.
Me too.
And
now you're taking your own cruise.
I know. Wild.
Damn.
Yeah.
Man.
So it'll be fun. And Mini Kiss died.
Yeah.
How long do they perform for?
I don't know. That I don't know. I have no idea. But you can go to their website. I think it's like minikiss.com or something. I was on their website and they have all videos and they've been in commercials and stuff. And I told my management who, was helping book this, I was like, we have to get the Mini Kiss band. Please, 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 please. And it's confirmed.
They were even listing off other people and Chelsea's like, nope. Mini Kiss.
I want Mini Kiss, dude.
I got to look them up.
Oh, Maggie.
I've never heard of them.
Oh.
Great people.
Yeah, seem like cool dudes.
What if we fucked one of them?
Well.
Huh? Maggie.
I mean, we probably could.
I think you get extra horny on cruise ships.
You want to go to my cabin?
Yeah. I'll show you my Gene Simmons tongue.
Maybe take a couple of them back.
Hey, do you have a pretty long tongue?
I'd say average. Yeah. What about you?
Not. My tongue is kind of gross. I feel like I just had coffee and Zen.
He doesn't want to show
Think
it.
of how much drama and people are going to be fucking and stuff on the cruise.
All the nut.
Oh, yeah. Nuts going to be everywhere because it'll be just one. Everybody's going to be busting nuts.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm so excited.
I'm excited for bingo with Tammy and Crystal for some reason.
Me too. I want to join and actually play.
Just bingo, and I'm going to try to have cool prizes and stuff.
I was going to say, what are the prizes?
I can do whatever I want. Just come up with something.
What about
cool.
your blue shorts?
Well, I've got one pair. I can't do that.
Those sometime need to be auctioned off in your life.
One of these days, in my big estate sale, when I pass away as an elderly lady, that'll be the big ticket item.
Tell your nieces.
Oh, my God. So, yes, guys, Tammy'sPontoonParty.com. Pre-sale will go on sale first week of April. Please go sign up and to be notified for when that happens. And if the whole ship sells out on pre-sale, then that's it. That's it. There's no adding tickets. There's no adding cruise ship. That's it. So go sign up. Yeah. So it'll be fun. Anyway.
Too bad you can't have just a bunch of different ships.
Yeah.
If someone parachuted onto the ship.
What? I could see that happening.
Dude, if this goes well, which I think it will, and we do more in the future, and it becomes an annual thing, maybe every 2 years thing, and the ships get bigger and bigger, I need to literally spend the money to be parasailed in.
Oh my God.
Into the swimming pool.
I guess parachute in.
Wearing the Tammy swimsuit.
Oh, parasailed. Yeah.
Won't that be awesome?
Yeah.
That'd be
Oh my
You
God.
just splash into the damn pool.
Dude. Oh my gosh. Wow. I'm so excited about it. This has been months in the making. And I finally get to announce it. So you guys, Tammy'sPontoonParty.com.
See you there.
Yes. All right. I think it's time to announce Rockfucker of the Week. And Rockfucker of the Week is Laurel Roberts. Thank you, honeys, for interacting with us via social media. Maggie will reach out, get your address and t-shirt size, and send you a piece of exclusive merch.
Yes, thank you, Laura, dude. That's fucking cool of you to comment and stuff.
We appreciate you.
Did you know these Starbucks Frappuccino things I'm drinking?
Uh-huh.
Guess they've been finding glass shards in them.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah, they got recalled.
So let me take a chug.
No wonder
a
you've been
risk.
shitting blood.
I have done that a couple times, yeah.
And I didn't even know that for sure, but I took a guess, and I was right. Because blood
You haven't
comes.
done that in a while, though.
Sometimes I shit blood so often I stop saying it because I don't want people to be like, you need to go to the doctor.
Oh my gosh, Brett, are you okay?
Yes.
He's super stoned.
Yeah.
You look high as fuck, my man.
His eyes are
am.
a glazed donut, dude.
Yeah.
Brett
Daniels came through.
You are high as fuck.
And
He's-
the
let me
weed
borrow it.
pen he was hitting smells like puke.
Oh man.
That's why I smelled
Yes,
puke.
that's the smell you were fucking
Should I
smelling.
hit it again
Before
to
the
see if
podcast,
that's
I
really
was
what it
looking
is?
for dog shit or puke, It's
You-
that weed pen.
Yes.
Should we try it again?
No, Brett.
Okay.
No.
You can barely keep your eyes open.
Yeah.
Take a break.
It's kind of bright.
Brett, we're going to need you to, I guess, go ahead and, I don't
Do
know,
something with your back.
lean forward maybe. Lean forward.
So I was thinking, like percentages are kind of funny. We yesterday we were, or not yesterday, excuse me, last episode we were talking about percentages on Tinder. Like 80% of guys are married, but I googled it and it's like 30% is what the internet says. So it's like, plus if they did a survey, like are they going to call guys and like how are they going to really find out for sure how many people are married on Tinder? Just example. How come there's no sensors for brakes or like lights? Like if you're driving and like your back tail light's out, or it'd be just nice to know if something's not working on your car when you're driving. I think there should be a Rockfucker yearbook, like this caller, this is what they said, and there's like a picture of them, and then alphabetical activities we did throughout the year.
Brett, this your dad. Time's up.
That's a cute
Lean back.
idea. The guy that fucked the rubber chicken, and then it was his picture.
That actually is a great idea, Brett.
A 20, that would be for like 2020. We do need a yearbook for each year.
You know how hard that would be to make sure we got every caller's picture and, you know what I mean, to keep up with?
It'll
Oh,
make it
yeah. It's fun to talk about. But
Yeah. But what do you mean by the brake things? Because when your brakes aren't working, the lights aren't on.
it doesn't give you like a check engine light. I think that's what he means.
No, like, so let's say your back rear light is out.
Oh,
There's
the
no
lights.
sensor to let you know, because that's how you get pulled over by a cop usually.
So, when your engine has problems or oil, it says, ding,
It'll
check
let
your
you know on
oil.
those,
Okay.
but not to get pulled over.
That's true.
That
That's
is a
smart
good one.
That's a good one, Brett.
Yeah.
All right. Should we open up a can of beans? Yeah?
Love beans.
Love beans. You like black beans or pinto beans more?
Both equally.
See, I'm a pinto bean guy.
It depends what I'm eating.
Well, I ordered beans from this barbecue place, and when I got it, it was black beans, and I was disappointed.
What about refried
Love.
or whole beans?
Love.
But which one better?
Refried or whole?
Yeah.
Probably refried. Because it's fried. Or
Why
is it-
do they call it fried?
I don't know. It's got oil in there, maybe. I don't know.
And
Don't
they
know.
just mush it?
Yeah. Love beans. Big bean guy. Very healthy for you. Eat your beans, people.
Sure.
All
But
right.
you got a big, like, looks like you have a mic for your hair.
Oh, you're curl honeys.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, I can't fix my curls. They're
It's
doing
fine.
what they want.
Oh.
She's fine,
Oh.
Brett.
Oh, okay. Sorry.
Brett, lean
Looks
back.
great.
I really don't give a shit,
Oh, okay.
honestly.
All right, I think we should have Maggie roll that beautiful bean footage.
Our next product is a product I use literally every day. I started taking AG1 because I have a hard time swallowing vitamins. So with the quick scoop of the AG1 powder and about 8 ounces of water, I can get that sucker down easy. And it has a vanilla taste. Tastes really good, and you can also mix it in with your smoothies. I really enjoy doing that too. And it just gives me the vitamins that I need for my everyday life. And the best part is, with just one scoop of AG1, you are absorbing over 75 high-quality vitamins, minerals, whole food sourced ingredients, probiotics, adaptogens to help start your day right. This special blend of ingredients helps support your gut health, and our shrimps are singing, so we need the support. It also helps with your nervous system, your energy levels, your immune system, recovery, focus, aging, and just all the things that you need in your daily life. Contains less than 1 gram of sugar, no GMOs, no nasty chemicals, or artificial anything, while still tasting good. It supports better sleep quality and recovery, supports mental clarity and alertness. It's also cheaper than getting all the different supplements yourself. Right now, it's time to reclaim your health and arm your immune system with convenient daily nutrition. It's just 1 scoop in a cup of water every day. That's it. No need for a million different pills and supplements to look out for your health. To make it easy, Athletic Greens is going to give you a free 1-year supply of immune-supporting vitamin D and 5 free travel packs with your first purchase. All you have to do is visit athleticgreens.com/viral. Again, that's athleticgreens.com/viral to take ownership over your health and pick up the ultimate daily nutritional insurance.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Do, 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 do,
We're just going to
do.
keep...
Hey, honey's calling from New Zealand here. Hey, I was listening to your episodes from way back in the when about foot fetishes, and I was remembering back when I was in high school in the 90s. My friend and I were at the mall, and this man had approached us and said, hey, I see that you like these Jack Purcell shoes. They're like the low Converse shoes. And I'm trying to create my own new shoe, and what I was wondering was, if I buy you girls these shoes, can you wear them for me? And then every week I'll come pick them up and do my little testing on them to see how you wear them and all that. And then I'll bring them back, and you just do that for me every week, and I'll pay for these shoes. And me and my friend were like, hell yeah, like free Jack Purcells. I mean, we were like poor teenagers. What were we doing? But we were telling a friend of ours one night about this guy and like how he had bought us these shoes, and he was just looking at us with this look of like, you idiots. And he's like, that motherfucker is doing some nasty shit with your shoes. There's no chance you are letting him do this anymore. And he called the guy up and he said, oh, hell no, you're not coming back here to pick these shoes up. Anyways, I was telling my husband about it recently, and I was pissing myself laughing because, like, how stupid were we at 16 to think, like, yeah, he's doing science experiments on these shoes. He's probably just going home and putting his dick in it. But anyways, keep it up, girls. You're doing awesome. Love y'all. Bye.
Love you, honeys. Dude. And
Too much time. You know somebody has too much time when they'll come pick up the shoe and then bring it back and then...
oh, my God. And they were 16. Oh, my... you know he was sniffing them and shit?
That's fucking wild.
You know he was sniffing them, and...
She said put my dick in the shoe.
he was probably jacking off to them and just delivering them, giving them back to him. And then
He's like, you know what? You need to go take a run this week in the shoe because we're trying to test the durability.
think about that if that was legit. A legit man owning a shoe company, starting a shoe company, it would be a legit testing, not some random, but they were naive. But soon as she said, he walked up to him and said, I go, yeah, he's sniffing those motherfuckers.
Oh, my gosh.
And what kind of ballsy ass perv just walks up damn, these feet people are ruthless.
They're probably wearing sandals, just enjoying their day. And he spotted him and got him.
He saw the big toe and liked what he saw.
Spotted and got him.
Oh, my, they got
Big
got.
toe.
They got. That's weird.
I just wonder what you do with it, though, for real. Like, do you take out the insole and just sniff it and jack off, or what?
He's sniffing and, yes. Yeah, it's got to be a sniff
Whatever you can
thing,
think
right?
of. Yeah.
He's got to be sniffing.
Anything goes with the shoe.
What if he puts a pussy pocket inside the shoe and then fucks the shoe?
Oh, no, stop. Well, can you imagine, though, their mom being like, oh, what's this guy doing in the driveway? Oh, I'm giving him my shoes. He's starting this shoe company. He want me to test them out.
He'll bring them back next week, though.
He'll bring them back next week. Can you imagine being like, Cynthia, what are you doing?
I'd put a stop to it real quick.
Yeah. Big time.
If you're young out there, or whoever you are, if something just seems a little too good to be true, just know it's for something else. It's for him.
Or if a guy DMs you saying he's a foot photographer and wants you to bring him and your friends down to a park in San Diego to photograph your feet. Maggie. Don't fall for it.
Yeah, you guys were like kind of going, it seemed like.
We were going to go.
Yeah, we went over.
We were talking about it.
if you're new around here, we talked about it a few pods ago. This guy reached out to Maggie and was like, "Hey, I'm a foot photographer. I would love to photograph you and your friends. I don't know, for free, blah, blah, blah." And so she literally told Paige, this Saturday.
No, he was
there
like,
was
I'll
money.
give
He was
y'all
gonna give us money.
$100.
I'll give you $100. Okay, I'll give
And
you
this
$100.
was over. This was like 2 years ago.
Paige,
I was just kind of thrown
100 was
into
a
it.
lot.
Actually, I didn't know too much about it. And then Beth drops the news that I'm going.
that they were going to get their feet photographed. And didn't I stop it? I was like, Maggie.
I was
No,
going too.
The guy stopped it because then Maggie, I was very not aware of the whole situation. And then Maggie texts me and says, "Hey, by the way, block that guy."
Oh, yeah.
No, I just quit talk. I was like,
Yeah.
we're not doing this.
He said something like really weird.
Really weird. I don't
Yeah.
remember what he said.
Yep. So
Some type of adjective.
you guys be on the lookout for those feet people.
Curl your toes in.
Yes, curl your toes in. If you're wearing open toes, curl them in. Curl them in, dude.
I had a guy come to me at the gym one time and he just goes, "Oh, wow, I love your socks." And he's just staring at my feet.
Were you wearing tennis shoes?
Yeah. And it was just kind of like,
He was envisioning what they were looking like.
but wanted to talk about my feet.
You know, to wrap it around his penis.
And I've had guys in Home Depot come up to me and say, "Ooh, I love your feet."
Whoa.
She has great feet.
You do? Wow.
Strange, though.
Interesting. We still got to get a foot guy on the Pod 2 interview. That is a goal for this year. It will happen. And, yeah, we'll make that happen for you guys. Okay?
Wear closed-toed shoes or mittens.
Mm-hmm. Exactly. Thank you for calling in, honeys. Sorry that happened to you.
Hey, honeys. So I saw this on TikTok, and I didn't come up with it. And hopefully you can follow. It's kind of a long one. But would you rather, once a month, you have to knock over a funeral casket, and it's got to have a body in it. And if you don't, it dings your credit like a missed payment. So once you knock over the casket, you're good until the next monthly payment's due. Or you have to make $100 payment once a month for the rest of your life, but the only money that you can use is by stealing it from a tip jar or a donation box. So either you're knocking over a casket once a month with a body in it, or you got to steal some money and make $100 payment every month for the rest of your life. What would you do? I love you guys so much. You make my day. I literally could listen to you all day, every day. I wish you had a podcast come out every single day. Love you so much. Oh, yeah.
Love you, honeys. Thank you.
This is a hard one.
Would we rather knock over a casket with a body in it once a month, or if we don't, it like ruins our credit or whatever, or pay $100 once a month, but we have to get the money from a tip jar, a donation box, something like that?
I'm knocking over the casket because they won't know.
Man, see, I feel the opposite. I feel like that's so disrespectful. They're gonna come back and get me in my dreams and be like, "Bitch, why'd you, what, like wake me up as a ghost and be like, I followed you home, bitch."
But you're stealing people's hard-earned money.
But it's the disrespectful to the dead for me.
Well, they're not even there.
Well, yeah.
Just speak to them and be like, "You know what?
Oh, that's a good one. Be like, "Hey, can you do me a solid?
I got to tip you over."
I gotta tip you over. I'm sorry about this. I gotta do you a solid. I can't take money away from the kids."
Or from a guy at a taco stand. This guy goes
Yeah.
live in his truck making food and stuff. And this guy came up and he was on live talking to people, and a guy just comes up in the back, grabs his hand in the tip jar, and just takes off. And everyone on the live's like, "Hey, that guy's stealing your tips behind you."
Whoa.
No. What would y'all do?
That pissed me off, so I wouldn't do that.
I would 100% tip them over.
Tip.
They're already dead.
Just pretend
Yeah.
it's a cow, like you're cow tipping.
I'll just pretend that like I just bumped in, like my hips bumped in or something.
Do a fake fall
I'll
into
do-
it.
Yes, that's what we'll do.
I know you're not going to like my answer, but I wouldn't do either one of them.
Well, you'd have to.
Oh my.
Why? Well, I wouldn't need to steal any money to
Because
make a
that's
payment.
that's the choice.
Who says why on a
No,
would you
but-
rather?
But it's a would you rather.
It
You
said I
have
would
to.
have to steal money to make a payment.
Mhm.
You know, so why do I need to do that?
Because that's the question.
I don't need to ruin my credit. I mean, I
Because
can
that's
just-
the question.
You can just use cash.
Okay, Brett.
This is what it's like playing Uno with
Oh,
Brett.
oh God! Do not remind me.
Sorry, I
Never
knew you
play
wouldn't
Uno
like
with
it.
Brett.
Hey, Brett, it's your dad.
Time's up. Lean back.
Who wants better sex? If you just thought to yourself, I do, well, that's great because you are in the right spot. The best way to get started is to go to adamandeve.com. Adam and Eve is offering 50% off almost any one item, plus free shipping, which includes rush processing. And Adam and Eve care about your privacy, so if you don't want family members or your kids or just anyone around to know that you have bought a dildo, a clit sucker, a anal bead, a cock ring, lube, then Adam and Eve will offer discreet shipping for you. We are all about doing better here on the Viral Podcast, so bring pleasure and more satisfaction into your bedroom today. Just go to adamandeve.com and select any one item. It could be an adventurous new toy or just anything you desire. Just enter offer code VIRAL at checkout. That's viral, VIRAL, at adamandeve.com. This is an exclusive offer specific to the podcast, so be sure to use this code VIRAL to get your discount. 100% free shipping and get it fast with rush processing. Code VIRAL. Oh, yeah.
Sorry.
All right, that's what I would choose. Next question. We're ready for the next question. Love the would you rathers though. Love.
Hey, honeys. Interesting ancestry DNA story here. Okay, so all my life, I knew my dad had a weird, interesting family situation. So I'm white, he's white, but his dad is black, and his mom's white. So clearly there was something's going on there, right? So my dad always said he was adopted. Well, that doesn't make sense. So I'm thinking his mom gave birth to him and was married to this guy who was black, and he adopted my dad when he was born. So that's how he was adopted that way. Well, so then obviously this black dude isn't my dad's real dad. So where's that guy? So, and my dad doesn't like talking about his family at all. So fast forward, I do the Ancestry.com DNA test, and it turns out that his real dad is this guy. First of all, and his name is Richard Johnson. Dick Johnson. Isn't that funny? Anyway, so this Richard Johnson dude had a bunch of kids, and come to find out, so any kids he had would be my dad's half siblings, right? Well, we just moved, and we were living in our last house for the last 5 years. My next door neighbor is my dad's half brother, Richard Johnson Jr. And I talked to this guy every day for the last 5 years. And he was my uncle, and I never knew. And my dad doesn't even know, because he doesn't even know I did this, because he's not interested in anything like that. So is that not the craziest shit you've ever heard? Anyway, love you, honey, so much. You make my world. Never stop. Keep it up. Love you so much. Oh, yeah?
Oh yeah.
Love you.
That's wild.
That is the craziest thing.
You never know about anything. And I saw an article on, Yahoo or Google or something, popped up on my Google about a guy, a son, who worked construction, and he befriended his coworker who was an older guy. They became buddies, work friends outside of work. They became really close. The guy never knew who his dad was. Did a DNA test. The fucking friend from work was the dad.
His bestie?
Yes.
That's so amazing.
Whoa.
That's awesome.
What are the odds? They connected, they became really close, hanging out, doing stuff.
I wonder if it ever got brought up. Like, yeah, I just don't even know who my dad is. Yeah, one time I had a son and don't know what happened. Like,
or if the dad knew. I don't know. It didn't go into detail, but I thought that is just wild.
the chances.
Hmm. You never know. And we've talked about it on this pod before. The DNA test thing is really bringing some family shit to light.
Really fucking up some families.
Fucking up some families.
Bringing joy.
Also a positive for sure.
Money drama.
Really?
Well,
Yeah.
think like, let's say your dad's rich and then you find out you have fucking 12 siblings.
Yeah. Well, that we kind of have a story. We know a friend that's kind of what happened to her. Found out she found her dad on the DNA test thing. Motherfucker's a multi-millionaire. That'd be cool.
Oh, yeah.
Who like instantly gave her money?
Sounds like a movie.
I know. It's like, damn.
Not just her money, her whole family.
Yeah.
Gives the whole family, hooks up the whole family.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Cool guy.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe just if you want to find your parents or anybody, maybe even try to search them, see what's up.
Yeah. Get you on 23andMe.
Get
I don't
you
want
on
to be found.
You don't want to be found, Brett?
No.
Who you hiding from?
No, I'm just kidding. No, it just
No.
seems like
Let's talk, Brett. Let's talk about this. Who you hiding from?
nobody.
Hmm.
Yeah.
Dude, why is he sleeping?
Brett, you okay?
No, you just hear, the things
Oh, okay.
about them. How they
Yeah.
just own it.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, some people say, oh, if you have your DNA and you do.
Oh.
Well, I guess if you don't have your DNA on file and you commit a crime, then they
Yeah.
can't find you because
Yeah.
your DNA is not in the system.
Oh, okay.
But what
So-
if they could frame you from your DNA? You send in that cotton swab and then it's at
Yeah, that's what
a
happens.
crime scene.
Too.
that would happen to Brett too? With your luck, just getting framed.
I was watching a Dateline where this guy got almost busted for his pube.
Took a piss out in the wilderness, a pube fell out, and that's the exact spot where a girl got, I know you can't see this word
Yeah,
on YouTube,
without your pube.
wrapped
Uh-huh.
on, yeah. So they almost got him with that pube. I need to get a freaking pube cover.
What are the odds of that?
Yeah.
And the fact that they found that motherfucking pube in
He
the
almost got
wilderness.
shot.
That's crazy.
Those are some good ass detectives.
And
Yeah.
eyes, yeah.
The only thing that saved him was like how tall he was. Like he was really, really tall. And, like, he just wouldn't.
Can you imagine being that guy though, and you're like, you got the cop saying, "Hey, you raped this girl," and you really didn't.
No, I
He's
took
like,
a
I was
piss
just
there.
taking a piss. Good story.
Yeah.
Nice cover up, dude.
Yeah.
We got your pube.
Yeah. Oh my gosh.
Rhett's mom found a pube on our Little Caesar's breadstick, wrapped it up in tinfoil, and took it back and said, "We need more breadsticks."
Hold on.
There's a
This is
pube
great.
on it.
I forgot about this.
Hold on. Hold on. First off, smart and genius.
Mhm.
Also ridiculous at the same time.
Yeah.
So your pube ended.
No, wasn't my pube.
Just
It
a
hangs-
random
There
pube. She's
actually
like, "This
was
is
like
a pube."
There was a puby like.
Oh, so it was a random pube. I thought
Yeah.
you used one of your pubes to get free
no.
breadsticks,
No.
People
which
do
is
that
smart.
too.
Yeah,
which
that's
is smart. From Little Caesars.
You write that
Yeah, I'm
down.
like, oh no, don't take it back. They're only.
Oh God.
It's not like it's a $100 meal, and
right. I wouldn't waste my gas money. Those things are like what, $2.99?
she saved it until she was back in the area.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
rolled it up in tinfoil, put it in the
Huh?
freezer. I'm pretty sure.
Mm-hmm.
Well, then you could do that at any time with anything. Just pluck a pube, stick it on a breadstick, save it.
You don't even have to put it in the freezer, probably.
You don't even have to be a customer. I bet if you don't go there for months and you take a pube up there, they would give you more breadsticks.
Wow.
My mom
Oh,
loves
just
taking
by the
stuff back,
story.
though. Really.
Yeah.
That's what it is.
I remember you telling me that. I love Little Caesars little breadsticks.
Ooh, the marinara.
Oh my God.
I don't trust people who don't get sauce. You have to have garlic sauce, marinara sauce. all-
Sauce is the best part of the meal. Any meal is the sauce. Is the liquid part of the meal is the best part.
on every bite.
I-
Dipping.
Yeah, agree. Oh,
Mm.
I'm getting hungry. I'm hungry. I'm making chicken and dumplings tonight.
What is that? Like a soup?
Ma'am.
Sir.
Ma'am.
Hey, sir, chip.
Yeah, everybody makes it different. Some people like it liquidy. Some people don't. Mine's a good mix between the two. It's just, chicken broth, butter. I put other stuff in there, and you make your dumplings, and they cooks in the chicken broth. Chicken. Oh, God, it's so good. Oh, I'm craving it.
Mike Wilmer made it.
Mike Wilmer loves chicken and dumplings. Mike Wilmer.
He's got to be a guest.
You do that
When
so
we get
good.
guests,
It's like not even edited.
Mike Wilmer.
you
Is that
should.
good?
Yeah, you should do it for him.
We still
need
follow
that
him.
as a soundbite. The
All right.
real lady that says Mike will.
Well, we probably can't do that because
Yeah.
of.
Oh yeah.
But Brett, can you make this a soundbite right here? You ready?
Yes.
Can you make this a soundbite?
Oh, let me clap.
Okay, ready? Mike Wilmer. Yes.
Yes.
Okay.
Thank you.
Can we have that by next time?
Yeah. Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you,
I'm
Brett.
going to get this footage right after and plug it in.
Or we can have Beth do it, whatever.
Yeah.
I need it, though,
Okay. For what?
to do that.
Oh, okay.
She,
Hey,
Oh,
Brett,
man.
Yes.
it's your dad.
Time's up. Lean back. I wish you guys could see Brett's face right now.
Oh, they can.
Brett, you're growing that mullet out to down your back, huh?
Yeah. I'm just
It's
gonna.
long.
I'm gonna keep going forever until.
Freaking
But I'm gonna
way
keep.
long.
I need this cut up.
Yes, it needs to be trimmed. I will give you that.
buzzed. Yeah.
Make it like seriously 2 centimeters. It needs to be buzzed.
Will you please cut it for me?
It's-
we need to bleach it.
Yeah.
I want to bleach it
I
so
like,
bad.
I like the gray, though.
I like the gray, but
Yeah.
if it's spiked and it just kind of goes
Mhm.
at a slant,
Brett, I cannot wait until the day that you turn around and that motherfucker is hitting your ass.
Yeah.
Dude,
I think it's pretty long. It's just curly in
Yeah.
the back.
We
Yeah.
need to straighten it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow. How did we get to talking about this?
All right, thanks.
shit.
Oh, my mom
Oh, yeah.
or something.
Mike Wilmer
Oh, yeah.
made it. Okay, pubes. Anyway, I think we're ready for the next question because we have gone. Well, I don't even know what's going on right now.
Where am I?
Hey, honeys, where am I here?
Love you.
Hey, honeys. Confused here, I guess you could say. Sorry for all the ums.
It's okay.
I am feeling like social media is affecting my mental health, and I really don't know how to step away from it. I know that you guys' social media is really big for you and how you've gotten big, but do you ever feel overwhelmed by it, or like it takes over your life, or that you find yourself getting jealous of other people? Which my life is pretty great, but I just feel like I compare myself to other people a lot, and I hate that. Social media can be great, but it's just too much. I find myself getting on Facebook too much or Instagram. And anyways, I just want to know if you guys ever go through that where you just need to take a step away where it's just too fucking much. Anyways, love every last one of you. And love the puppies. Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah. Thank you for calling in, honeys.
Yeah, this is a great one. for
Great
sure.
question, because we are on social media a lot. That's our jobs.
Next, stay down, fingers stay scoliosis.
Yes. For me, I don't feel like it's a jealousy thing to watch other people living their lives or doing things. I don't struggle with that. For me, I like to take time off here and there from social media because I don't think it's healthy for the human brain or body to be on that electronic all the time. And so I've been working on trying to literally, I'll just turn my phone off and won't be on it all day. Because how many times are you not with your phone and you're not thinking and you go to grab it to check and you're like, oh, I just checked it 5 minutes. You know what I mean? Like it's a constant thing.
That's not really for me. I could set my phone down pretty much all day.
Really?
And I hate being on my phone, kind of.
Yeah.
And especially around people, I feel disrespectful.
Yeah.
If people are talking to me, I don't really like to be looking down, even though sometimes I have to. But for the jealousy thing, I don't get jealous seeing people living their life either.
I do feel that it makes life feel like it's moving a lot faster, though. And there are so many things and so many people you meet online, and then you feel like maybe you need to keep up with them. And that's what overwhelms me. The texting, all the different apps, my brain just kind of gets so overwhelmed from that. Not from seeing other people,
because it's not a normal thing for humans have lived how long without a cell phone? This is a new thing where we constantly have it. We like our lives, our money and bank info's in our cell phones, our how to directions in our. We're constantly using cell phones, and it's not normal for humans to be on it that much. That's where I'm coming from. I like to take breaks for my mental and physical health to not have the on you all the time. I think if it's a jealousy, I think if it's any issue, you should take a break.
For sure.
No matter what. If you feel like, man, I feel overwhelmed in any way by this. I used to do this a lot. I don't do it much anymore. I need to get back to it. But I would turn off my phone completely, stick it in my underwear drawer, and I wouldn't touch it for 3-4 days.
Why your underwear drawer?
Just a drawer. I could put it in another drawer, and just I would let people know, hey, I'm going to be decompressing for a few days. If you try to get a hold of me, if you really need me, call Greg, whatever. I used to do that every couple months, every 2-3 months, and I don't do that anymore. Need to get back to it.
That's where journaling and meditating, I feel like, come in a lot with me, because my brain gets like, even right now I have over 400 and something unread messages. We get emails all the time. We're in so many group chats. I still have all my old friends from high school, so many family members, and then everyone on social media that I feel like I have to be there for. And that's what really just like gets me. So I feel like everyone should just kind of be on the same page with, oh, they didn't respond to me. I don't know.
Yeah, that's overwhelming.
Yeah.
That's overwhelming as fuck. For sure.
If you're jealous, though, of people, maybe that's just something else you need to work on. Maybe see what's making you jealous and work yourself through that, because it's not like you're going to be off social media for the rest of your life. Maybe just work on that and work past it.
And look at it this way. And look at it this way. The jealousy thing, most of what you see on social media is fake as fuck anyway. People are being fake as fuck.
Yeah, it's just a perception
trying to
of
get
people's lives. Everyone is showing the best part of their lives. Not all the realness. And
oh, I'm going on vacation. I'm doing it's that's great and all to share that, but you got to understand, I mean, like, people are photoshopping their bodies, their face, makeup, looking like they have money they don't have. Like, it's natural. I feel like that's a natural feeling to be jealous of that, but you got to know, man, that's fake as fuck.
Even for us, we don't post all of our hard times or struggle. Like, we try to, but that's not all.
Yeah.
We also post the fun. I post the fun things I do, but
for sure,
I am going to try to get better at posting it all.
Yeah. So, God, I think it's healthy to take a break from just your cell phone in general, but especially social media. And I can't imagine being a kid nowadays and starting off your life with, like, oh, God, to have Instagram in high school, junior high, I thank God that wasn't even existing back then. I can't imagine. Nobody knows what that does. There's no studies because it hasn't happened. This is the first or second generation of kids that they'll be brought up with social media. That cannot be good.
Do you struggle finding technology that actually looks good in your home? Because we did, until we discovered Aura, named the best digital photo frame by Wirecutter, New York Mag, and more. Aura frames make the easiest gifts for all the occasions coming up on your calendar, and the perfect additions to your home too. Every Aura frame is thoughtfully designed for your home decor style with premium touches like stone-inspired textures, hand-speckled finishes, and classic matting. Simply connect to Wi-Fi and use the free Aura app to add unlimited pics and videos from anywhere in the world with no fees ever. With wedding season and Mother's Day on the horizon, Aura's here with some gifting pro tips. If you have made any memories with a loved one or a special person in your life and you want to give them a good gift, you can preload all the photos you two have taken together and you can gift them the gift that keeps on giving. And if you are gifting multiple frames, you can share pics to their frames all in one click. With over 3 million users, it's safe to say that Aura Magic is very real. No cap. Right now, listeners can take advantage with Aura's best-selling Carver frames at their lowest prices yet this time of year at only $149. Just go to auraframes.com. That's AURA frames.com. Aura is also offering listeners free shipping with code VIRAL at checkout. This is one gift everyone will be obsessed with. Terms and conditions apply. When your whole life's a trend and you feel like you have to constantly be on those trends, that's a lot on the brain.
Yeah, and not good. So,
yeah.
Hey, honeys.
Crafts help me a lot, though.
You're a big crafter.
Knitting and stuff takes me away from my phone.
Yeah.
And I feel like I have so much anxiety from my phone because that's how I found out. Every time anybody calls me, I'm like, oh, shit, it's bad news.
Yeah.
I hate that feeling. So I like to just turn my phone over.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hey, honeys, decompressing here. So let's all the rockfuckers listening right now, let's just try to do a little better with maybe start off small. You know, I'm gonna go get back to my decompressing for 2 or 3 days every now and then. Oh, and we'll all feel better.
Yeah, lay on the ground.
Let's all meditate.
For 20 minutes.
Let's all meditate.
And breathe.
Breathing's
Oxygen.
helpful. Busting a nut helps. We always talk, we're very pro busting nuts around here.
Another good one, be present.
Yeah.
Just exist and live in the moment
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh, yeah. Good advice, honeys.
Love ya.
Love you, honeys. Thank you for calling in.
Hey, honeys. Really needing some advice here. Basically, I had not had sex for 6 years. I'd been a single mother after a divorce. And I recently started seeing this guy who's absolutely so incredible. I like him so much. He's like incredible. He's custom made everything I like rolled up into one guy. The first day that he and I met, just after a few hours we were fucking, he went down on me. I asked him not to because I wanted to be freshly showered. He really loves the spontaneity of sex. So he went down on me and I came. He came back up and gave me a really incredible, deep, passionate kiss. I could taste my pussy in his mouth and smell it on his face. The sex was incredible, best time ever. The next day when we were discussing it, he told me that he wants my pussy to smell stronger. He has a fetish for, the only way I can describe it is rock bottom pussy. He wants my filthy, dirty panties. He wants to wear them over his face like a mask when we're fucking and tie them real tight at the back of his head. And he wants to be able to smell my pussy on his face all day. My concern is that everyone else can smell it too, and he really wants me to get comfortable with this. And here's the thing, this is just one of 3 incredibly freaky things this guy is into that I need some advice on, so more to come. But basically, I know Chelsea's mentioned on the pod that she likes to be fresh and clean for sex. I know Paige has mentioned she only uses water. My guy has suggested that I bathe as much as I like, but don't use any soap on my pussy because he wants it to smell sweet. And I need some advice on how to get comfortable with all this. So any advice would be greatly appreciated. Love you all. Oh, yeah.
Love you, honeys.
Love you.
Man, I was fine up until he wants to wear the panties on the head
Tied.
so he can smell her all day. Can you imagine being at work and being like, yo, John has this odor. Yeah, it's his wife's pussy. He rubs it on his face. It rubs on his beard.
Ooh, shit, dude.
That's what got me.
During mask season, he should have just rubbed it all over the pussy and then put that thing on.
Oh, man. Oh, God. I feel like, you know, if he just wants to eat your pussy while it's not fresh and clean, cool dude.
Yeah, that's on him.
Love some spice.
That's on him.
Yeah, love some spice, you know?
Love sauce.
It's wanting him to smell it all day when he's not with you. That, for me, I would be like, let me just buy you some cologne.
Or just, you know, those little things people will wear, like incense, a diffuser. Get him a little necklace diffuser with your pussy smell, and he can just sniff on that thing.
Can you imagine just being around him, though, and just smelling pussy?
He could keep it in a shirt.
Yeah.
And then smell it when he wants.
I'd be fine with the, you know, him tasting it when it's not clean, when it's rock bottom. But the other stuff, I could probably even do him wearing the underwear on the head during sex. I could look past that. But it's outside of the home.
Yeah,
For
maybe
me.
get him a scratch and sniff book. He could go scratch it at lunch break.
That's very true. That's very true, and that's a good idea. On his lunch break, keeps the book in the car.
He's hungry for it.
Oh, my
For that
God.
rock bottom.
I can understand how this would be weird, man. I also, if you're saying he's great and he's wonderful.
She also said this is just one of his 3 kinks. What are those other 2?
I know. Is she starting us off soft? Are the other 2 just wild?
Imagine him tying her underwear behind his head.
And she's like, baby. And he's like, where are you at? Because he can't see because his, you know.
The crust.
Sounds like a big crust guy.
Loves crust. He eats all the crust.
Ooh!
The pussy
On the
dust
pizzas.
crust, probably.
Ooh. He just likes his pussy spicy.
I would love to know why people like that discharge smell.
It's different.
That's not theirs because, I mean, I don't mind if it's from myself, but trying to suffocate myself with somebody else's pussy crust is just, I can't do that.
You're just not into pussy crust.
Yeah, I mean,
That's what it comes down to.
Yeah, that's it. That's what it comes down to. You're into what you're into, and he loves pussy crust.
What would you do if that was Greg?
Smiled.
If he just started it now, after 16 years together, I would think so. I would literally be like, "You've been holding this in for 16 fucking years that you like dirty pussy, and I've gone through thousands of dollars worth of Dial soap."
No, it's just something new. He heard and he wants to try. That's what it is.
Would you continue the relationship with that guy?
Okay, if I'm newly single and I meet a guy who is amazing and wonderful and all the things she says he is and all this stuff, and he's great and, you know, treats her good, all this stuff, but he's into this, I would try to deal with it and look past it for the time being. If it got worse, if he got fired from HR for smelling like pussy, I'd probably say this is got to come to an end. You know, you got fired from your job over me not using soap.
It's his new perfume.
You know, but
Little does he know the soap will actually make her pH.
Yeah.
She's gonna not smell.
Yeah.
Soap makes my pussy smell.
So I would roll with it for a while and see how it went. See how far he goes. See what other things pop up. I would look past it for the time being. But I would be.
If
I would.
he tells people, they're like, "Dude, what's that smell?" Oh, it's my girlfriend's pussy.
Yeah.
I had some salmon earlier.
Or yeah, you would have to. You would have to lie.
You'd have to lie. Oh my God. I would look past it for the time being, but I would be on alert.
Be on high alert.
Yeah.
Definitely just read some more signs. If
Yes.
things are looking like red flags past this,
Yes. But he may just be a wonderful man that just loves, just loves some weird shit every now and then. And that's fine. Yeah.
we love you, and we will be thinking about you, all of us. For real.
We'll be thinking about you. I hope things work out with him. I hope it doesn't get weirder. And
let us know.
And hey, you're saving money on soap, so that's great.
Can I ask you guys a question?
Yeah.
Do you think she read that?
Huh?
When she called in? Like, I thought it was like the perfect call. Like how she read it and her tempo and pitch.
It didn't seem that way to me, but I don't know why
I
she
thought it was
would.
a great call. Just
Okay.
want to say that. And
You okay?
yeah.
Hey,
He's not okay.
She seemed like she was reading it
Oh,
to me.
okay.
I just wonder if you guys ever maybe thought she did too.
We need to put one of those masks on Brett.
Brett, I got
'Cause
some. I
she
got
did
some
it
underwear
like-
for you.
Yeah.
Hey, Brett, it's your dad.
Brett, your dad's here. Knock, knock. All right, we're ready for the next question. Here we go.
Hey, honey, my best friend's man is a thigh fucker here. She was telling me a story about one night they were laying in bed and she was on her side and he came up from behind and he thought he had slipped it in the hole and he was just a going to town right between her thighs the whole time. And guess what? She didn't even tell him. She let him finish and everything and never told him. But then proceeded to tell us in front of him, and we all laughed and made fun of him, and it was a good time.
Aw.
So, hey, honey, thigh fucker here. So we thought you guys would like that story. We love you guys so much, and we will be seeing you in May. Is it? Okay.
Woohoo.
Oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Love you, honey. Fuck me, daddy.
Ooh. Hey, dudes will fuck anything.
Tight thighs.
Get you a pair of thighs close together. They'll fuck it.
His nickname should be Matthias. What's Matthias?
Yeah, it
great.
sounded good.
That's perfect.
It sounded great.
That's a name.
Brett, I saw that you kind of looked like you had some thoughts on this. You kind of
Oh.
came up to the mic and then you went back. What were you gonna say?
Well, I thought you guys were gonna say maybe armpits.
Mm.
We fuck those.
Yeah, you've done that.
How
But
could
just
you
for
not?
research.
How
Yeah.
could you not tell a difference between a thigh and a pussy?
Man, I guess if you're just going to town and you're just raging, trying to get that nut out, I guess it doesn't matter.
Any friction is friction.
Yeah.
Yeah, sometimes it's really hard to get in, kind of, when you didn't do enough foreplay.
Hmm.
And
Well, then you have to do better.
I know, right?
Right.
You
And
don't
we
just shove it in. You just do better.
we could all do a little better.
Yeah,
Yeah.
So
definitely.
very interesting.
I
Well,
wonder if she lubed it though. Because usually a pussy's wet. Thighs aren't usually so wet.
I don't know how that played out.
I mean, the guy fucked a rock, so
Yeah.
Right.
a thigh is definitely
Mm-hmm.
a huge upgrade than a rock.
Huge upgrade. If a guy can fuck half rock, half leg, you can literally fuck anything if we're talking about, just stuff. Material, You rub your dick up against a rock, bro.
With no cuts.
Yeah, the thigh is kind of more muggy,
Yeah.
mossy, maybe
Just like,
sweaty.
Mm-hmm. Well, he nutted, so
Yeah.
it did the job. It got the job done. So, thank you for calling in with us. I love hearing what dudes fuck when they think it's a pussy and it's not.
Yeah.
Ha! Got him!
Got him.
Imagine if she would have said that at the end.
Yeah, what'd they do with the jizz? Just kind of left it there? And
Don't know. She didn't tell us. But thank you for calling in, honeys.
Love you.
This is the last call.
Let's call. Here we go. Roll it.
Hey, girls. I just called and completely got nervous, so hung up. So I hung up. So I hope you guys get this message. I do have a question for you guys. I was wondering if anybody in your friend group, like Tina, Libby, Beth, Maggie, Brett, obviously Chelcie and Paige, when you guys are joking around, does anybody ever take it too far? And if so, how do you handle it? if it's offensive or it's just out of line. I was just curious to see how you guys went about that, because you seem like you all joke around and nothing seems to be off limits. But yeah, that's it. I'm a huge fan of you guys. I follow you on Patreon, OnlyFans, on Instagram, and always reaching out, but nobody ever answers me. So hopefully you guys hear this. All right, I love y'all. Oh, yeah?
Love you, honeys. Whoa.
Thank you for all the support.
And that's odd because I respond to every DM on my Patreon, so I don't know.
She said on Instagram. It's definitely hard, but guess what? You're here now.
Yeah. Yeah. So, to her question, I would say, okay, yes and no. Here's the deal. No, for the most part. We don't get mad at each other. I don't feel like anybody offends each other, goes over the line. I feel like we're really good at that. There's one person who tends to really sometimes take it too far. So, should we all say who that person is on the count of 3?
1, 2, 3.
Greg! Greg loves to, like, get people riled up. And when he should cut it off, that's just his starting point.
He likes that last word.
Yeah. But I would say nobody actually gets super angry even with him, or super mad. But I feel like people get like a little like, okay, Greg, like, yeah, he's the one that, and he loves it when you get.
Oh, he loves it.
Yeah.
Loves to piss people
off. He loves mornings, I feel like.
Every time I'd like bend over to pick up Gary or Tilly, Greg would like kick my butt or something. And then the one time he bends over to give the dogs a treat, I stuck my finger up his ass, and he fucking gets that dog treat and chucks it at me like as hard as he could. It's like, okay, how come you can do that?
He can't
every time.
Yeah.
But once you get got, you're throwing dog treats.
Oh, everybody thinks Greg is the greatest thing in the world, and he's cool, but
He is.
I'm always like, well, spend a full 24 hours with him, and you'll be tired of his ass.
Yeah.
You'll be tired of his ass. Yeah. But no, man, people always ask us, like, do you guys fight? Do you guys not get along? Like, there's no drama. People want drama, and there's not any. You know, like, we're all pretty chill. Like, nobody pisses anybody off, and
we're not keeping up with the Kardashians or anything.
No, like,
we're just trying to find our next meal.
Yeah.
A place to eat. That's pretty much all we all talk about is food.
Where are we going to eat? What are we going to have next? What are we going to eat? That's pretty much it. I'm not kidding.
Food's so good.
We love eating.
Yeah, but the joke thing, I mean, some of us can handle anything, and then some of us in the crew maybe not so much.
You know.
But we know. We don't overstep the boundaries.
Yes.
Because we know.
You know who you can mess with a lot, who you can't, who's a little more, not sensitive, but who's and who,
Profiling.
Yeah, I don't know. But you know what I mean? Like, we know that, like, we can say anything to Brett.
You just got to read the room.
Me and you, yes. Read the room. You know how you can joke with people, and, yeah, 100%. I love fucking with you guys.
Yeah, it's fun.
I love it.
That's pretty much all we do.
Yeah.
I told Daniel today I like how he keeps me on my toes, kind of.
Yeah.
Yeah. Recording?
Yeah, you got to be
the secret recorder.
Yeah, we got to keep you on your toes, Brett.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
Otherwise, you're just high in the corner looking at the wall.
And I feel like I need to keep you guys, you stars on your toes, too.
Yeah, us celebrities.
Officer Daniels is always hiding behind my walls, scaring me.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's something I don't like he does.
He did that to me whenever I opened the front door earlier.
He doesn't do that to me anymore.
He doesn't try it to me.
Oh, I freaked out on him. I don't like being scared, and he thought it was the greatest thing, and so I literally was like, I don't.
Does he do it anymore
No.
to you? Because you told him that?
Mm-hmm. I said I don't do it anymore.
Wow.
Powerful.
Yeah. So you just got to tell people.
Sometimes they listen, sometimes they don't.
Right. Well, most people, we all listen. Greg doesn't. And Brett sometimes.
Yes, I feel like if I tell my dad not to do something, it's like somehow it's in his brain that he needs to do that.
Yeah, so tell him the opposite.
Just like,
Oh, man, it's tough.
Yeah, Brett.
I miss Russ. We got to have him on the pod. We got to have him on the pod.
Yeah.
So we'll see. with our new studio. We'll see.
Okay, I
So-
guess it's time for all of us to lean back. So
It's time for all of us to lean back. Please, guys, go sign up for the pre-sale at tammyspontoonparty.com. Make sure and sign up for our Slits Only exclusive pods on Paige's OF, my Patreon, Tammy's Pontoon Party.
don't forget to give us calls, and don't forget to lick our pussies at
442-777-3331.
And always remember that you are doing great.
You're looking good.
And
fuck what everybody else thinks.
Get ready.